When you go and buy a car, you have two options. One, you can buy a brand new car, which first needs to be available, and second, it will be inflated way over MSRP. So your other option is a used car, which there are not many of them, and are also inflated. What's happening? When is this craziness going to end? Some people are saying that it will end very soon, while others estimate another 12 months of overpaying for cars. In this video, I'll explain the current market situation, what indicators you should see for it to really pop, and what you should do with your money. Hi there, welcome to your channel, The Foreigner in America, where I teach locals and foreigners everything related to money and personal finances, including investing in the markets, cryptos, real estate, and businesses. So if you're someone like myself who wants to achieve greater wealth in life, you don't settle for pennies but for Benjamins, and you love money, please subscribe to this great channel and hit that bell so you don't miss any one of my weekly videos. Also check out my Instagram, TikTok, and my blog under The Foreigner in America, and my book, which is a solid read, and I will leave a link below for you to check out. So without further ado, let's begin. Under current law, dealers are allowed to keep a portion or all of their interest rate markup as long as the buyer makes payments on their car for the first 3 to 6 months. What has happened in the last 2 years is subprime lending going up with interest rates as high as 20%. Talk about credit cards. Car dealers are also frogging you up. 1 in 5 auto loan borrowers admitted that their applications for debt contain inaccuracies, which means that there might be fraud in them. The problem is what happened in 2008 with mortgages for homes. The way they were lending money to people who were not ready to pay it back. So now they're lending money for cars to people who are not capable to afford a car. If your disposable income after so much debt is only $1,000 a month, how in the world are you going to afford to buy a BMW 5 Series? Cars are a symbol of luxury and good life. Girls see the guy in the BMW and they think, look at that guy in such a nice car. I want to be with him. But they don't know he owes the car and hasn't made payments in 90 days. There's a good chunk of people who are not paying their car loans on time and are building up more interest than APR. So that's horrible. People lying about their financials is also a thing, since car dealerships don't check your income in a tax statement like banks do when they ask for a loan. So you can say you make 100K and in reality you only make 30K. Has the bubble burst yet? No, it hasn't. Cars are still super expensive. They're not available, and dealerships are still getting thousands over MSRP just because they can. Consumers are paying $10,000 more to buy a used car than if the economy were normal. The average used car was $33,341 in June last year, compared to this June, $42,314. Prices for 1 to 3 year old cars went up a record $13,145. So I bought a car last year, July, and it's now worth $6,000 more than what I paid. That's crazy. I'm not angry though. Repossessions are on the rise and doubled with prime borrowers, meaning people with good to excellent credit. This is when you don't pay your loan, so they send someone to take your car, like Capone style. But like I talked about in my other video about the housing market, it's all dependent on inventory. More people wanting a car than cars available, prices will be inflated. The moment inventory is more than people wanting a car, the bubble will burst and prices will go back to what they were before COVID. Houses are the exact same thing. Has it happened yet? No. You still go to the car dealership and you don't find all their models available and a waiting list for several cars. So my recommendation is, if you don't need to buy a car, don't buy a car. Same for a house. This is a strong seller's market, so your negotiation skills are worthless. If you have something to get rid of, now it's the time to do it. If you need a car, go to places like Echo Park, where prices are set in stone. No negotiations. Cars are 1 to 4 years old and have good maintenance records. If you have the cash to pay off the car right away and have extra cash for emergencies, go ahead and buy the car in cash. Otherwise, get a loan and keep that cash in your pocket. I will much rather you pay some interest and be protected than freeze your cash in a car, and then you will need to fire sale it for an emergency. If your living expenses without changing anything are $5,000 a month, let's say, in a solid economy like 2018, I will say having 6 months of or 30K is enough. But in a recession like 22 and basically 23, 12 months is better. So 60K will be best. If you want to buy a $60,000 car, don't pay that cash and then be cashless. Put some money down and keep the cash on hand for emergencies. The entire country is in a state of emergency. Companies will start laying off people, businesses will go under, another disease is probably coming. Problems in Europe are never ending and shortages will prevail. It's not the time for you to lose your cash on hand, trust me. But remember, take control of your life and take control of your money. So thanks a lot for watching the video. If you enjoyed it and found useful information, give me a like, subscribe and hit that bell so you miss any one of my videos as soon as they come out. So have a great day, don't lose any money, and I'll see you next time.